Hi, it's Andrea. This is my new coach training video, and I just want to go over a few basic things for this first video. Time. Everyone was asked how much time they want to invest into their business. Some people say 20 hours, some people say 40 hours. Personally, I invest 1 hour a day into my Beachbody business. It works for me, and I'm going to share how I do it. And honestly, I believe that if you follow the same instructions, you can do very well in this business. If you want to work beyond that, that's up to you. But remember, it's quality, not quantity. When it comes to this, if you know what you're doing, you don't have to slave away hours and hours. Just focus and do what works, and you'll do fine. So, I'm going to tell you what I do every single day through Facebook, just through Facebook. I go on Facebook. I have a list ahead of time of 10 people, 5 to 10 people. I try to make it 10 people that I'm going to connect with that day. They may be people that I'm already friends with and I talk to all the time. They might be people who I've recently connected with or recently met. And I just send them a very basic personal message asking them how they are. Right now it's New Year's, so I would send them a message asking them how their Christmas went. What are their goals for the new year? What are they planning? I might throw in some questions like, how are your kids? Stuff like that. And I just kind of open the door and leave it so that they will reply. It's not a business message at all. When they do reply, I search for something to focus on. Say somebody replies to me, "Oh, I'm so exhausted. I gained 10 pounds over the holidays. I'm just like, I can't keep up with things. The kids are going back to school next week, or school starts next week, and I have no energy, no motivation." Boom, I have somewhere to focus on. So now I'm going to write back to that person. I'm going to say, "Yeah, I remember what it used to be like. I used to be the same way. I never had any energy. I never had any motivation. But you know what? I found something that works for me, and now I have all the energy I need. I never get sick. I work out 5, 6 days a week. I feel great." I don't mention my business. I don't mention sales. I don't mention anything. And I leave it at that. Because that person's going to reply with questions. They're going to be curious to know what I'm doing. Why aren't you sick? Why do you have energy? How can you work out 5, 6 times a week? You have 2 kids, right? Or say you're a student. They're going to say the same thing. You're a student. How can you work out like that? How do you have any energy? That's when you will casually not vomit Beachbody all over them, but you're going to casually say to them, "Oh, well, in all honesty, I started doing this workout. It's only 25 minutes a day or 30 minutes a day, anything. T25 is 25 minutes a day. P90X is the new one is 30 minutes a day. There's all kinds of programs. Um, you can say, for me, I would say, oh, my workout's 25 minutes a day, and I drink this stuff. It's great. Gives me so much energy. I feel great all the time. All the vitamins and nutrients in it have made me healthier and stronger, and it naturally increases my energy. It has all these superfoods. I don't use the word Shakeology though, because they are going to reply and ask, what is it? Where do you get it? That is when I would say, oh, well, if you want to have a look, here's my link. That turns into a sale 9 out of 10 times. I promise you, 9 out of 10 times. Unless they have an objection financially or they're injured, that's 9 out of 10 times it works for me. Okay? So I do my message and then I will go into the Team Goody A team, which I'm going to explain more about tomorrow. I go into the team group, which you should be doing because that's our home team, the team we work with, and it's a team of awesome coaches that we come up with great promotions, great ways for you to sell, great challenge groups, and by being a part of that, your business will explode. So I go in there, I check it out, see if there's anything new, and then I move on. I answer messages. Sometimes I have 2 to 4 messages, sometimes I have 20, depends. So I answer my messages and I keep notes on what I say. I'm like I'm crazy. I keep track of everything, but there is a reason for that. I want to know what I said to people, what their reasons were if they objected. If they said not now, why did they say not now? Because if somebody says to me, I can't do that right now because, my husband's laid off and I don't have a lot of money, I make a note that in 6 months, I'm going to write them back and I'm going to, do the same thing. And by then, maybe their financial situation has turned around. So I always keep track of objections and what I've said to the people and, just know how to follow up on it. And you can ask me if you have a hard time following up on things and you're not sure what to say to people without sounding like a pushy salesman, which I really don't want you to do. I want this to be easy for you because it's easy for me. Okay, so once I've followed up on everything, I do 2 to 4 check-ins on my clients, my current clients. Simple, basic messages of support and encouragement. How are you? Is anything, is there anything that I can help you with? Do you need any extra help in any areas? Are you doing great? How's it going? Really simple, basic messages because you're their coach and they deserve your support and they want to know that you care about them, okay? Even if it's a Shakeology customer, I always do a check-in. Okay, and then the next thing I do is I make my list for tomorrow. I make my list of 10 people. I go through my friends list and I make my list of 10 people who I'm going to connect with tomorrow. That way it's done. It's ready for the next day. No homework. It's already done. And I'm done. I'm finished for the day. That's my day. And that takes me less than 1 hour a day, and that's what works for me. So tomorrow I'm going to make a video on how the A-Team Team Goody group works and why it's such an essential part of coaching for all of us. Okay, so I hope that helped. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And by the way, think outside the box too. What works for me might not be the only thing. Don't cancel out word of mouth. Word of mouth is huge. I've sold a lot of things to people through word of mouth. You can make flyers to post on campus if you're a student, or if you have a job, you can post them at work. Just remember to keep it personal when it comes to messaging, and you can think outside of the box. No worries there. Like, I'm not asking you to reinvent the wheel, but if you come up with a way to promote things and it's going to work, go for it. I totally support you coming up with new ideas and share them. Share them in the group, in the coaching group, because we love to learn. We're a group that loves to learn and loves to grow. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to talk more about our coaching group, and for today I hope that gives you an idea of how I operate. 1 hour a day, 5 or 6 days a week, beats the hell out of having a part-time job. Okay? So you guys have a great day, and I hope you took some notes. Rewatch the video if you need to, and I will see you tomorrow.